Brother Lechu, Om Shanti, most welcome. Já está aí, Francis?
Om Shanti, sister.
Yes, most welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with our morning class. And I think that not many Brahmins know you. Maybe some have seen you in Madhuban. So we are going to have the opportunity to give you our introduction. So I'm going to speak in Portuguese so that everyone can understand. O irmão Lechu, ele é o coordenador nacional e também o presidente da diretoria da Malásia, onde eles têm cerca de 50 centros e subcentros de Raja Yoga. Ele está há 37 anos no conhecimento de Baba, chegou no conhecimento de Baba no início da década de 80, e ele também é o instrumento principal para cuidar do centro de retiros da Ásia. Eles têm um centro de retiros imenso na Malásia, para mais de 1000 pessoas. É o maior centro de retiros que a Brahma Kumaris possui fora da Índia. O irmão Lechu tem a formação dele em economia e ele trabalhou para o governo desde 1983 até recentemente, quando ele se aposentou em 2017, e ele tem sempre trabalhado na área de meio ambiente. Ele foi, inclusive, diretor do Departamento Geral de Biossegurança e do Ministério de Meio Ambiente. E devido à profissão dele como representante do governo, o irmão Lechu esteve em viagem em muitos países do mundo, em viagens oficiais do governo. Ele é um alto funcionário do governo, ou era até aposentar-se, inclusive esteve no Brasil. Nós não o conhecemos aqui porque ele só esteve em Brasília. Então, nosso irmão Aderval e outros de Brasília se encontraram com o Lechu lá em Brasília, mas ele não visitou outros locais no Brasil. Lechu Bhai, most welcome. And Kentai, Brother Ken wants to say hello to you as well.
Yeah. Hello, Brother
Hello,
Ken.
Lechu Bhai, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good to see you.
Yes, thanks for this opportunity. I think this is the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's the first time, yeah, but I mean, you are such a valuable jewel. They forgot to mention that you are also the coordinator of the committee of management committee of all of the NCs, so the council, so in the NC council. So you are very most welcome to us, and so just want to say hello.
Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Okay, first of all, I'm so happy to be with all of you. I know that the Brahmin family in Brazil is very, very big, and also in South Africa we have heard many types of service, and we are very impressed with the way service in South America is taking place. So today I will just share my churnings about the Murli. You know, in the Murli, Baba mentioned about family. Yeah, today Baba says this is God's family, and the future world is the divine family, and also there is devilish family. And Baba went on to say that there's father, mother, child. But this particular aspect, is not mentioned in the Gita. So this is a very big drawback. So therefore, they are really not able to experience really a family feeling. You know. This is God and this is God's family. That feelings are not there. And also to consider the father and the fact that Baba has come to give us inheritance, and also we are together creating this divine kingdom. But the point is that to whom will Baba give the inheritance? Surely even Lokik father will give the inheritance with the child who keeps such a relationship with him and be able to communicate well and follow whatever the father is advising. The father will be pleased, and so father will give more inheritance. But if there is a belief that God is creating a kingdom for everyone, but still, who will get better inheritance issue is there. But here we are very clear that we are linking with God directly, and He is giving us the inheritance, and that's for sure, because as it is also, we are already experiencing inheritance from Baba so much. And then comes the creating the divine kingdom. And so we are very close to God. And this is something very, very special. Nobody in the world can in an authoritative way can say that I am close to God. But for us, from whatever knowledge we have received, whatever level of my understanding is, whatever level of my exchange of love with Baba is, I can say, they will say authoritatively that I belong to God. So here people get the feelings of belonging to God. In other places, they may say they belong to God, but we cannot really see the feelings of belonging to God, because if I really belong to God with lots of feelings, there will be a lot of transformation in me. But we can't see this very much in other people. So therefore, we all are really very great souls, and we should feel, and therefore Baba will say, children feel very intoxicated with Baba, with the inheritance, with the knowledge and everything. And so we are very, very stable. And the aspect of in Gita, they mentioned that we are to become victorious. So therefore Baba says that if one is to become victorious, he needs to, because this is not the real battle is not the physical battle. The real battle is that I am battling with my weaknesses. This is the real battle. I am battling with Maya. So therefore, if I were to battle with Maya, I need to be a very knowledgeable person. So therefore, Baba is also saying that this is a university. This is an educational institution. This is a family. We are family at one moment, next moment we are an educational institution. Baba has given us the real truth through which we get the real power, and through that power we can ourselves feel that we have transformed and we are capable of bringing a transformation of the world by the fact that I have changed myself. So if all of us combine, we will be able to really transform the world. So these are very motivating things. So therefore, Baba will say, keep talking to yourself. Keep talking to yourself so that you really make it living in you, in your thoughts, in your words, in everything you do. Make it living in you. Because it's only then that you will say, oh, this knowledge is very easy. There are many people who are long time in knowledge, but they are struggling to have meditation. And therefore, it's for sure that they will have great difficulty in transforming ourselves, and great difficulty even to be a part of the family. Because in order to be part of a family, it's not an ordinary thing. I have to accept everybody. I have to get along with everybody. But many times, among Brahmins, we know we have problems. We have problems. So, what do we do? That is why Baba has created this university. So Baba is giving us the education. So I am to become one who is able to understand Baba's knowledge very clearly, and with that knowledge be able to have good yoga and good imbibation, and I can also have good relationships with others. So if though we have knowledge and we call that we are a united family, always there are problems. There will be problems because it's part of the drama. Each one of us, we are number-wise. Therefore, we are to understand that always accept everyone, give good feelings and have pure feelings for others. It doesn't matter, even if their level of imbibation is not up to your expectation, it doesn't matter. It is not in our hands. It is not even in the hands of God. It is in the hands of drama. So, drama's plan is this. So, let me accept this as the drama's plan, and then accept whatever that is happening, and accept that there is variety in the family, because we all are number-wise. Not everybody will get high mark. And similarly also, not all will get low mark. So there's such variety. So we are in such a family, and then Baba always make it very clear that even though we are a family, I have to make effort. So let me understand this very deeply. Whatever problems I'm going through with a family, I have to make effort. There's a lot of fortune to be made while living in the family compared to living alone. Because varieties of problems we can face with varieties of people. And every time I'm able to overcome the problem, it is my fortune that I am on a path that I am continuously able to change my sanskars to become more and more elevated. It is such an opportunity. So any Brahmins can make any amount of effort and they can accumulate any amount of fortune. So motivating. So sometimes Baba will say that, children, you must talk to yourself about this knowledge. Talk from your heart. Listen to it with so much of feelings and feel the knowledge in the early morning hours, and then you can practically have good yoga and be happy the whole day. And you can actually confidently say that I am happy all the time, because God has taught me that to wake up early in the morning and to churn Baba's knowledge, and on that basis to build my stage, and to have such a link with Baba. The early morning hours, it seems that I can really accumulate a lot. And by doing this over a period of time, I'm so confident that waking up is not difficult. And waking up early morning is so useful, so beneficial. I don't want to miss out waking up early morning, because there's so much I can gain in that. So once we have this kind of an attainment, of an achievement, we will say, this is easy Raja Yoga. For me, I will wake up around 1:30 or 2:30. And as I wake up, I will read something, listen to something, churn something. Then after shower, I churn something. And then I go for 3:30 meditation. So we have meditation open at 3:30, but most people will come at 4 o'clock. And which means that even before sitting on the gadi, we are able to really already have that powerful stage. And sitting on the gadi and getting linked to Baba is only a natural process. It's natural process. No efforts. So why would I miss Amrit Vela? So it seems that Baba highlights a lot about Amrit Vela. If Amrit Vela is good the whole day, I will be so happy. But when the Amrit Vela is not so good, you know the problems I'm facing. I am not happy because I couldn't take much from Baba. There was mental blockage. Very clear. So therefore, whenever I am not happy, whenever I am experiencing problem, experiencing sorrow, I am to understand that I must pay attention to my Amrit Vela. We are all chosen ones. Out of 7 billion population, 330 million deities is nothing. Why would Baba create this small number of people and educate us and make us into deities? Isn't it that we are the chosen people? And so why would I miss this Amrit Vala meditation, why should I be slack in preparing for Amrit Vala meditation? So these are some of the questions that we want to ask ourselves, so that the solution to that comes from inside, not so much by listening to someone else's experience, but actually it is coming from inside, because my intellect is linked to Baba, and so it is as if Baba is telling me, or Baba is purifying my intellect at that time, and that purified intellect is emerging pure knowledge from inside me, and I feel that, wow, Baba, wow, me. How is it that suddenly this new point is emerging from inside me? This is Baba. This is our level of purity. So like this, we can become very motivated and develop a lot of confidence in your ability to solve problems and to have good relationship with others. So Baba will say, Amrit Vala, if you wake up Amrit Vala, you will be very happy. And also our whole purpose is that we have to have relationship linked with Baba only. We are not to have any link with others unnecessarily. If there's a purpose, we deal with others, and if there's no purpose, my intellect is not allowed to move here and there. This is a kind of a discipline that we all have, and that is why we are very special, and that is why Baba has selected us. So I now in my life developed the ability that I don't have any attachment to anyone. But sure, we have. I have. All of you also have. On and off. In some cases, a lot of attachment to people. In some cases, less. So the point is, when we have a problem with somebody, I mentioned the family will have a lot of problems. The relationship will be spoiled. Don't worry about it. You know, because God's direction is, child, why are you having link with other people? I have come for you only. Why not you have a link with me all the time? Look at it that way. A problem of relationship is a fortune for me, and it tells me that you better be happy, because now that person doesn't want to have relationship with you. Then you just linked with Baba. Don't have to worry about it. Take more power from Baba. And then as you become more powerful, even the person who dislinked herself from you will come and become a friend of you. You will become a center of attraction because of this yoga power. So therefore, our job is that never get upset when a particular bondage, because attachment is bondage. When bondages are being broken and you are beginning to feel that, oh, I am isolated, where are my friends? No, don't worry about it. That is where I have to spend a lot of time in yoga, and really ask the question, Baba, why is this happening? I have not done anything wrong. So if I really feel that in my relationship, I didn't do anything wrong, then this cutting off of the link is part of the drama. To me, this is part of the drama. Drama is very powerful. Baba will never link your bondage or never cut off your bondage with somebody else. But drama will. Because if Baba cut off, you will blame Baba. Baba is a teacher. You know, he teaches you everything. And he will not cut because how can he cut for you? Then he will have to cut the bondages of all human beings in the world. So therefore, the one who will do that job is the task of drama. That at the right time, he will cut off the bondage and he will allow you to go through certain process. You may sometimes suffer a little bit, but you will realize that ultimately it is good. God is telling, child, don't depend on others, depend on me. You know that at the end of the day, none of them is going to come and help you. And you also will not be able to take help from others. Because Baba's teaching is, children, you have to take everything from me only. Look at the final scenario. Look at the scenario now. How extreme it is. And looking at this extreme situation, we can visualize that the situation in the future, they are going to be really, 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 very, very, very extreme. So can anybody help you? No. So therefore, it is good that whatever problems that come, take to Baba. Whatever problems come, take to Baba. Money problem come, take to Baba. So that problem should take me to Baba and tell Baba, what am I to do? I should shout aloud, silently. Shout silently to Baba from your heart. See whether you get healed and whether your problem is solved or not. For that reason only, we are sometimes have to face such problems, severe problems, because God wants us to go closer to Him. You know, this is our duty. So look at it as an opportunity. And during the times of chaos, put in a lot of enthusiasm in you and march forward, thinking that this is God's direction and God is giving me the help. I have attained many things many times. So what's the problem? Let me look at things in this way, you know, when it comes to problems in my life. Yeah, also during these last times, you know, in the beginning of the Yakya, there were people who say that Koshi Baba comes in me and tells me this, or tells something to somebody else. All these things happen, no? Baba said, no, see, Baba's coming is very fixed and we all know about it. See, Baba will not come in any other person, only the certain fixed person, the Shiv Baba will come. Though at that time itself, there were people who were saying that Shiv Baba is coming there. So similarly, I know that there are group of people who say that, hey, Shiv Baba is coming here. Shiv Baba is talking here. Like that. And then people get interested in this. And then they go and listen to the lessons there. And then they got very inspired because there's a lot of mixture, and Baba's knowledge is diluted, and such motivations are given that you are such fortunate people that you are now able to listen to Baba even at this 11th moment. All these are lies, but it will happen in many places. So we have to be very careful. And so our faith to Baba must be unshakable. We have accumulated so much now over so many years. But do we want to let go of all the teachings that Baba has given me and listen to something else, somebody else who seemingly telling us that, oh, there's a shortcut. There's no shortcut. It's effort, it is faith, and it is attainments based on attainments. So I must have a lot of attainments in my life. People who leave Baba's knowledge, maybe many people might leave us so as the end is coming, the test becomes severe. That's because there is lack of attainment. Always remember, I am here, I am studying. My purpose is to have attainments in this life. My purpose is I want to experience everything and really feel Baba's knowledge. Baba has come to salvage all the people, and so Baba has salvaged me. I must remain such an example during these last years. And also I remember Baba talking about writing letter. Children must write letter. Meaning to say, I'm your father, keep me informed. And then how you're getting along with service, because Baba is concerned about service. Baba loves service about children. Is there any problem in service? Is there any arrogance in service? You think you have done very well, but Baba thinks it's not the case. Then Baba will advise you. So there must be communication with Baba at all levels. Now Baba is not there. So how do we implement this? Naturally, we have to have good communication with our supervisors, whoever the MCs, the RCs, we should have good communication. But sometimes, there's a problem in communication. For whatever reason, there will never be problem in communication if I decide that we are variety, we are different. I don't want to look at your weakness because I myself have so much of weakness. Why do I want to look at the weakness? And in that way, even though sometimes our relationship with our supervisors can be problematic, always in the intellect change the way of thinking. This is not my supervisor. My supervisor is not like that. God has chosen my supervisor for that position. So surely he has got something better than me that he has been appointed as the supervisor. But what is happening is, it is drama. Drama is making them do things which disturbs me. So don't blame that person. You can blame drama, but drama is drama. Drama cannot be changed. So if you understand drama cannot be changed, then this is the best way of thinking. That drama is making them do such things that is affecting me, but not them, and therefore start having good relationships with them. I had a lot of problems like this, and then this is where when I was thinking about it deeply, how do I break this? The thought that how can the one who is supporting me is sort of undermining me and all that. Then suddenly this thought came that no, they are seniors, they know what they are doing. But in this case, it is drama. And in acting according to drama, they are also to act in a manner that they also do not know what they are doing. They are so easy about it. No, they don't think they are doing anything wrong. But that's the feeling they will have when I have the feeling that, oh, I am not being supported, or no, some ill feelings, So this is a very good way of thinking. So our communication with our seniors will have to be good, because God appointed them, so therefore they cannot be wrong things. Baba also mentioned about ordinance today. Ordinance, be cautious about Maya. Maya will come anytime in any form, and you will be so surprised after so many years in Gyan that you are still attacked by Maya. And so Baba is cautioning. It is very important Brahman life, even at an old age also. Maya will create such thoughts, lustful thoughts, anger, all these things will happen. And we would have failed many times. Never be shy about being failed in this test, because this is a process. But Baba will never say, child, it's okay to fail. He will not say, child, it is okay to have little bit of vices. No. Baba's Shrimad is with zero tolerance. Baba will not tolerate even a little amount of vices. So therefore Baba will say, always be viceless. This is Baba's standard. But what you will achieve is your standard. So after some time, when you work towards this, then you will come to a point that whenever these thoughts come, the fact that thought has come, so it has entered me. So I must stop it immediately. If possible, immediately. Don't indulge in it. Don't keep thinking on it. It's only when you start thinking on it, it grows, and then it becomes deeper. Then it becomes very slippery. Now you just fall. So the method is that I must have such determination that the moment I have negative thoughts, I must immediately switch it. At all cost, immediately switch it. Particularly when you are so many years in knowledge, there is time for the cycle to end. It's time that we have to reach our level of highest level of purity. So this is time for serious efforts. So when I have such determination, I'm sure there will be a lot of help from Baba. It's my promise that pulls help from Baba. And Baba also mentioned about responsibility of the center coordinators, who sometimes bring someone who is not really following Shrimad. I have one incident that I've witnessed one incident, one instrument in Malaysia when I was new in knowledge, he brought somebody to Madhuban who was quite new, but because he thought that he has got something very useful for Baba, and he just expedited the process, and he brought him to meet Baba, and I met Baba and come back. After a short while, that man just left Baba. And the instrument who brought also, after some time, he couldn't really, follow all the Srimad, and his life also become very, very difficult for him, and he also left. So it's not a small thing. It's simply bringing somebody to meet Baba, because Baba is such a highest authority of purity. And how can I bring somebody who can stand, who cannot take such high power of purity? Even if Baba gives that level of purity, can he really hold it? He cannot hold. So why should we bring? So this is also very serious matter for center in charges and national coordinators, that we shouldn't simply bring anybody to meet Baba. And finally, there's one point Baba mentioned: don't have love for others. If you have love for others, then you will continue to have more love for that person. And that's how the process is. And then you will remember that person. Yes, we can have love, soul conscious love. When we are very detached from them, I am able to have a lot of link with Baba, because there's nothing is pulling me. I'm able to take more. With the amount of love and power I take, I am able to give them in a very detached way, real pure love. So exchanging pure love is our duty, but we shouldn't simply love somebody just like other people do. This is not good for us. So on this note, Baba has given a lot of points of realization. Particularly, I would like to highlight once again that be cautious. It's very important in our life to be cautious. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, Lechubai. There are no questions, but people are commenting that they are seeing that the class was very deep, and at the same time it was very light. So this is the main comment, and people liked very much your class. Some people are sending me messages saying that you spoke about situations that happen with them, with their coordinators, with the other BKs. So you just touched many things that people live in their Brahmin life. So thank you so much. And I invite you to conduct some yoga now. And everyone can open the camera so that Lechubai can see you all, and I think that Ken also wants to say goodbye. Ken is soon the one that we are.
Okay, Om Shanti, Lechubai. It was very deep and simple, and Baba was touching your intellect, obviously, so that everyone was feeling touched also. So thanks a lot, and see you in a meeting next week.
Letubai conduct one moment of yoga, and I just have to give an announcement to all the ones in Portuguese. Então, eu queria avisar vocês que Ken e eu estaremos dando os parabéns para Piracicaba, agora, logo depois da aula do irmão. Aqueles que quiserem permanecer no Zoom para cumprimentar o Centro de Piracicaba pelos 40 anos são bem-vindos. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Letubai. So, one moment of yoga, please.
Pode falar que está aqui nesse microfone.
Om Shanti. Então, na verdade, a gente vai